Thank you.
228? Yeah.
That's 234.
Through the crowded hallways of Georgia's state capitol,
Hi. Do you have a moment to chat?
Heather Kissinger and her daughter Katie are on a mission to educate lawmakers.
Oh, hi.
I have met with you before. It is chaotic. There are several groups here today, so any lawmaker that walks by, we're going to grab and we're going to try and have a short conversation with.
Advocating about an issue close to their hearts, literacy.
So in 4th grade, I was diagnosed with dyslexia.
It's the basis of all learning.
Right.
And we got to get it right.
They're asking lawmakers to remove controversial methods used to teach children to read for decades, including 3Qing. It's a strategy where kids are often encouraged to only sample letters in the text, using pictures as clues to learn unfamiliar words. Many literacy experts believe it doesn't put enough emphasis on phonics.
And you basically guess or you infer what that's trying to say.
Heather says her daughter was also taught using 3Qing, setting her back academically. At least 19 states have banned it so far.
It's horrible for kids, not just dyslexic kids, but the rest of them. If 3Qing is allowed for any of these kids, it makes poor readers out of the majority of the group as well. That group a few minutes ago.
Heather and her parent group also want schools to stop using reading recovery. It's state-approved intervention or tutoring intended to help struggling readers in 1st grade. It's actually codified in state code. It has a history of using the 3Qing method. 2 years ago, a University of Delaware study which tracked thousands of students over 13 years found reading recovery harms children's ability to read.
Should reading recovery still be in state code as an intervention?
No, it shouldn't.
State Representative Bethany Ballard filed a bill this session that would ban 3Qing and remove reading recovery from state code.
So that we make sure that our schools and our teacher preparation schools will be teaching the right thing and making sure everybody's aligned with the science of reading.
In an email to Atlanta News First Investigates, Reading Recovery of North America pushed back, writing, "It is the most studied, most successful short-term reading intervention in the world, with 40 years of documented success." It also claims laws that ban 3Qing inadvertently ban teachers from teaching phonics.
Great bill.
The legislation, supported by Senator Billy Hickman, chairman of the Senate Committee on Education and Youth. Their goal to fix a statewide crisis. By 4th grade, only 1 in 3 Georgia students can read proficiently.
This is Georgia's most solvable problem.
5 years from now, where do you think Georgia's literacy rates are going to be?
I think we're going to be at the top or near
We're
the
going to be at the top. The goal is to be at the top.
To meet that goal, literacy experts believe Georgia universities play a key role, but aren't doing enough. A recent study published by the National Council on Teacher Quality gave 7 Georgia colleges and universities a failing grade in how they prepare future teachers for the classroom, in part because it found evidence of 3Qing and other methods it calls debunked teaching practices in its course syllabi. Every university Atlanta News First Investigates reached out to dismissed the council's findings.
Nobody really questions universities.
Kareem Reaver is executive director at Fulcrum, a nonprofit literacy organization.
Even if you say, well, we don't necessarily think we're an F score. Do you think you're an A score? Are your teachers coming out prepared to teach children how to read? You know, as my grandmother would say, something's in the milk. If you're getting an F on that rating score, and they're listing all the reasons why after examining your syllabus, something's going on.
Georgia State University received a failing grade 2. It's run a reading recovery training center since at least the 1990s. Here's what the chair of GSU's Department of Early Childhood and Elementary Education told Atlanta News First Investigates in December.
It's been around for a long time. It has a strong scientific background, and we believe that it works.
Shortly after publishing the interview, the university scrubbed all references of reading recovery from its website, but has declined to confirm whether it's still teaching it today.
So if it's happening, if they're still being a launching pad for teachers and having that be a core part of their learning journey, I would ask them to rethink their mission. And the audio has to match their video.
Should we go up the stairs or take an elevator?
Parents working to reset reading curriculums, they say is needed in Georgia classrooms.
And let me just tell you, if you don't have the financial resources that we had to fight for your child will not be successful. So that's why we're here, because we want the families behind us to not have to fight the way that we did.